The Pot of Gold, Chapter 1. Some people believe that very small men called leprechauns live in Ireland. Leprechauns are intelligent and they work hard. They have a lot of gold and people believe they hide it under the ground. Leprechauns are honest and they always keep a promise. But leprechauns like to trick people, and that's why people tell stories about them. This is one of the stories. Sean O'Brien worked on a farm. The work was hard. All day Sean worked in the potato field. Sean didn't like hard work. He often stopped his work and sat under a tree. He dreamed about being rich. I want to find a pot of gold and be rich. Then I can stay home all day and sleep. One day, Sean stopped work and sat on the grass. Soon he went to sleep and had a dream. In the dream, Sean was very rich. He had many pots full of gold coins. He started to count the gold, but something woke him. Sean heard a voice. It was a leprechaun with a green hat and coat and a long beard. The leprechaun had scissors in one hand and some of Sean's hair in the other. The leprechaun began to sing a song. I'm an intelligent leprechaun. I make gold from people's hair. Then I hide it in the forest, but you'll never find it there. Sean put his hands on his head. His hair was very short. Hey, why did you take my hair? Sean asked angrily. The leprechaun didn't answer. Suddenly, the golden hair in the leprechaun's hand started to change. It became hard like gold. Sean was very surprised. The hair was now real gold. The leprechaun put the gold coins in a pot and ran into the forest. I must catch that leprechaun, thought Sean. He stole my hair to make that gold. The gold is mine. Sean ran after him, but the leprechaun was very fast. Which way did he go? Thought Sean. I'll never find him now. Chapter 2. The next day Sean sat in the grass again and thought about the gold in the leprechaun's pot. I must find that pot of gold, he thought. Suddenly, Sean saw the leprechaun again. He came out of the forest and ran through the tall grass. Sean ran after him and caught him. He lifted him into the air. Now you can't escape. Where did you hide that pot of gold? Sean asked in a serious voice. The leprechaun was very scared. What gold? He asked. I don't know what you are talking about. Yes, you do, said Sean angrily. You cut my hair to make that gold. The gold is mine. Okay, said the leprechaun. Put me on the ground and I'll show you where the gold is. Sean didn't believe the leprechaun. I won't put you on the ground, he said. You'll escape and then I'll never find the gold. I promise I won't escape, said the leprechaun. Leprechauns always keep a promise. That's true, thought Sean. Everybody knows that leprechauns always keep promises. Okay, said Sean, and he put the leprechaun on the ground. He followed the small man into the forest. They walked between the tall trees and the small bushes. After about 20 minutes, the leprechaun stopped and pointed at a bush. The gold is here, in the ground, under this bush, he said. But I can't dig for the gold, said Sean. I don't have a shovel. Then you must go home and get a shovel, said the leprechaun. That isn't a good idea, said Sean. I'll never find this bush again. All the trees and bushes in the forest look the same. Then wait here, said the leprechaun. I'll run home and get my shovel. And he started to leave. Sean pulled the leprechaun's coat to stop him. Oh, no, you won't, he said. You are trying to trick me. You'll go home and never return. And then what will I do? The leprechaun thought for a few minutes. Then he jumped up and down. I'm very happy. I have a fantastic idea. What is it? Asked Sean suspiciously. Tie your yellow scarf around the bush. Then you'll see it immediately. That's a good idea, Sean thought, but he still didn't trust the leprechaun. Are you trying to trick me again? He asked. When I leave, will you take the scarf from the bush? I promise not to take the scarf from the bush, said the leprechaun. And leprechauns always keep a promise. And do you promise not to take the gold? Sean asked. Yes, I promise, said the leprechaun. I won't take the gold from under the bush. Then the leprechaun disappeared into the forest. Sean took his scarf and tied it around the bush. Then Sean ran to get his shovel. Now I'll find the bush easily, Sean thought happily. I'll see my yellow scarf. I'm going to be rich. Sean returned to the forest with his shovel. But he didn't believe his eyes. He saw hundreds of yellow scarves. There was one on almost every bush. He started to dig under the bushes to find the gold. It was hard work, but Sean continued. He dug and dug, but he didn't find anything. He tried for many months and years, but he never found the leprechaun's pot of gold. Some people think he is still trying to find it today.